Get in. Get in. Let's have a talk.
What is this?
Talk that me
What
and
is
you
this?
need to talk.
What is this?
Richard bought this.
God,
I'm gonna put it to you straight. Me and you are still the bosses of this place. And this place is actually going... You wanna know what Richard did?
What?
So, as I'm sure you might not be, or you might be aware of, lifers have... Richard let Mr. K and everybody in, shook down all the lifers, started taking their... And then I had to bend the while all those prison lifers just watched. They watched Mr. K bitch me out, Carmine. And Richard just let him in. Let him in, Carmine. And now Mr. K says, next time you boys don't bring us some... He's gonna shoot the place up. I want a no CG policy, Carmine.
It's bad, bruh.
We can't be having shit get out
Oh
here,
my
Carmine.
God. I thought it was gonna be, hey, it's stolen gun. It's much worse than I thought. Okay, we're gonna... this is a fucking nice car. How much does this cost?
Like 120 something.
120. Oh, it's a fucking nice car.
Did you listen to anything that I told you?
I heard everything you said, and I'm trying to balance it. Okay.
There's no balancing it. Mr. K's
You're
not
right.
gonna come in here.
Listen,
Criminals are not gonna come in here and get shit.
Hey, buddy. I got it, okay? I got it. Capiche? Comprende? Understood. Overstood? Understand. All right? We'll call Richard in. Did he do this against your will? Did you tell him not to do it, clearly? Well, it doesn't matter. He shouldn't have done that shit. It's not his call to make.
I'm gonna let you know this now.
I guess
Next
this
time that
car we
happens,
lose today.
I want Richard fired.
I guess next time...
I'm saying this, Carmine, we cannot be having gangs come in
Listen,
here.
we're gonna call him up here.
We're gonna call.
He already knows this. I've already been through this with him. He's gonna come up here.
He still did it.
Yeah, and I'm handling it. We're gonna give him a... We're not gonna fire him. He's gonna get a suspension.
an
I want to hear his side of the story, though. Because it sounds really bad. It sounds stupid
know
bad.
What the story is
like,
for
why
me?
would he do that?
I walked into prison. I saw Mr. K and everything, and the lifers are like, Bobby, I've never seen you cry and kneel to somebody before. Carmine, he had a fucking gun. Mr. K made me his bitch in here, Carmine.
What happened to your gun?
Maybe what happened to my gun?
I'm asking you. You said he had a gun. What happened to your gun? Why didn't you have a gun? Where's your gun?
Mr. K,
Did you forget it in
Carmine,
the armory?
It was the whole gang. It was the whole... What do you want me to do against the whole fucking gang?
When was this? Yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk to Richard. What else? What else is there? Well, I'll talk to Richard. What else? Everything else?
Scotty.
What's good? What happened with Scotty?
So, you know, Scotty on Friday, how he quietly quit and then he shot me, and then the day before that, he also shot me in the face, and he says, Bobby, the reason I shoot you is because you don't listen to me.
Okay.
There was a riot, and one of Scotty's guns got taken by a clown.
Okay.
Then what happened? Scotty went on his whiny little bitch fit after I told Scotty, things like this happen.
Is the clown still locked up in here?
No.
Which clown is it?
We don't know. It's either Scruffy or...
Who got robbed?
Me.
How do you not know who robbed you?
Well, no. What happened was I was stabbed. One of the lifers took the gun, and a clown has
Which
it.
lifer?
The guy's name Arthur Carmine. I have shook down every one of their bunks. I know
Okay,
they're telling the
that
truth.
Arthur
but a
Carmine,
clown.
we're putting him in solitary.
Oh, he's in the ICU right now. We beat the shit out of him.
Okay, well, that's been dealt with.
Also, SIM card got stolen.
I know.
What happened afterwards?
Who stole your SIM card?
No idea. The Arthur guy, apparently.
Okay.
But what happened afterwards was... Are you aware how Scotty's been running this place?
How?
He's been treating it like a summer camp, Carm. He has undermined everything that I have told him to do. We had a bunch of unruly inmates. I knocked every single last one of them out, and I thought of a new way of treatment. It solves the infirmary issue. Once you get knocked out, we make the inmates crawl to the infirmary. And Scotty just blatantly ignored me, picked up every single one of the inmates. I'm gonna be honest. There's two different places of running this place. And then Scotty also fucking holds a gun out at me. And then he said yesterday, I quit.
He quit?
Also, when he... You know how Scotty is. He says that he quits every day.
Okay. So, you two left on bad terms.
No,
What'd
I'm
you
never
say?
working with Scotty again. No, I'm never fucking working with Scotty again. Carmine, do you know how many times he's fucking shot me? You know how many times that he's shot at Teemo? He literally is like a teenager, Carmine. I tried to talk to Scotty, and then he just started kicking the fucking car and says, I quit.
Why is there a post of...
Post of what? Oh, by the way, the lifers want to talk with us if you want to have a
Why does Grover Carlson have a phone? He posted a twata picture of him in prison, Bobby.
Yeah, I know. We gotta lock all this shit now. I was waiting for you.
All right, let's
because
do
they were
that
trying to
now.
have a
Let's do
meeting.
that. Let's do that now. Let's do that now. Let's get that fucking phone off him.
also-
Stop.
No, I'm parking it. 1 sec.
No, don't park her. Drive it up to Gem Pop. Drive it up to Gem Pop. Take it to the infirmary. Just let me hear the horns on this thing. All right. Here, ride
Also,
it into
Carmine.
Gem Pop. Or this,
We need to actually start to lock it in.
which is what I've been doing. You've been half-assing it. Always running off,
We-
doing I don't know what.
I've been half-assing it.
Yes,
Carmine,
you
I've
have,
been making
Bobby.
lifer
Let's be
profiles.
honest.
I've been making lifer profiles.
You know,
The
these
other
profiles you're making are not going to be to our benefit. Where if the
and
government
also-
starts asking where all these lifers are going missing, you missed a left. You need to roll back, go back.
Oh.
Go back, take
also,
this left.
Arthur's in the IC.
I know, you told me. You told me.
Yeah, me and Teemo beat the absolute shit out of him.
We're gonna find out where he put all your shit. We're gonna find out which clown he gave it to. And until we find out where that gun is, Arthur's on the shit list. Did any of these other lifers help him?
It was a whole organized riot.
Hey, get to
get
your
him lined up
cell
at the wall.
block.
Everybody, get to the cell block. To the
Get
cell
inside
block.
the cell block now. All right, stop. I'm gonna turn on the infirmary alarm. Is there a changing room in here?
By the way,
Do you have a radio?
Yep, Reed talked to me.
Why is he still here?
Reed talked to me, and he said 2 PD Glocks if we take off his debt.
All right, done. Let's do that. Let's do that as soon as possible. Channel 15, do you have a radio?
Yep.
What do you mean he's gone to sleep? Well, get
Yeah,
that Reed
he
deal.
wakes
Listen,
up.
get that Reed deal done as quickly as possible. He's been in here
And
fucking
also,
4 days.
One thing about Scotty is, after that shit happened, Scotty had my radio and shit, and he did not want to give me my radio back.
So how many radios does Scotty have?
He has no. I got my radio back, and then the motherfucker rushed me with a wrench, Carmine. All because I told Scotty, hand me over the fucking radio, and we're gonna get the gun back eventually, Scotty.
Listen, Bobby, I heard your side, but I'm gonna be honest, okay? I worked with you. I know how the fuck you get in stressful situations. You just turn half your brain off, and you don't consider what anyone else has to tell you. Did Scotty go through that by any chance? Did he have to deal with a stubborn Bobby who's being an asshole for no reason and refuses to,
Scotty's
cooperate?
just a whiny teenager. He literally, after this happened, he started just
listen,
kicking
I've
the
heard
car
one side.
random.
I've heard one side. We'll hear what Scotty has to say about it.
I'm also
Hopefully
gonna
he
add
didn't
Scotty. I would be happy if he quit. I mean, the motherfucker has shot me so many times. He tried to wrench me. He's trying to press charges on me.
Okay, you need to bring Richard to work.
So what's going on with Richard?
We're having an intermediary summary report on his work efficiency and everything.
He's doing great.
Who are you to determine that? I'm the one who checks the balances. I'm the one.
All your other guards are doing dog shit, man. You're putting people on max fucking security over here. They should be in the yard working, man. You got millions to make, you stupid fuck.
I don't tell you how to hit a fucking city bank. You don't tell me how to run
You've
my
tried.
goddamn
You've tried.
penitentiary. I have, but if you've listened, you'd be way richer than you are now.
No, I think I would actually probably be end up like you, outcasted from society, locked away in his own prison that he thinks he runs, but really, you're a prisoner of your own prison.
Or given a kingdom that I get to reign super. I'm playing fucking Age of Empires here, okay? Sigmar. I've got my own
bombs.
economy with my own population.
You got bombs? I got bombs.
I ain't got bombs.
I got bombs.
I can
Seems
get
like we're a little more advanced down here.
I can get bombs if I wanted to.
No, but you can get batteries and flight chips.
Wait, what?
Say,
Wait.
you don't know about this, do you?
They told me what you... I'm gonna question you after I question Richard.
No. You're gonna listen to me. You want to work together or you want to work against me?
I work for my own means. And if my own means, my own interests go against you, Mr. K, then it is what it is. This Dogtown land.
What's your own interest?
I'll determine that once I get all the sides to the story.
Okay. All right, you know what? I'm gonna let you get cocky. I'm about to fuck your whole life up.
Mr. K, if you Bobby, if he comes here and he tries to gun us down, we'll go to the Senate and then they'll arm us with bazookas, hopefully. So, batteries. Let's see. There's an inmate in the yard.
Yeah, I want to ignore all the shit to do with the inmates. Well, not like ignore it, but I did a bunk flip. I found a bunch of shit. I didn't take it. I just took the shit back that, I just took weapons, etc., etc., so. Same thing with K coming in here. I think we need to have another procedure for when anybody comes inside here.
Bobby, there are 3 dirt bikes. Bobby, there are 3 dirt bikes, Bobby.
Is that an invader?
Yes, it is. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Hit the lockdown button in visitation.
Okay, let's do that. Lockdown and visitation. There are 3 fucking dirt bikes. They broke in! There's a gun in the armor. You get that gun.
I'm gonna shoot anything on sight, even prisoners. You think you know who it is?
I don't
the
know.
Clowns?
Listen, Mr. K most likely, okay? He said he was coming for this bitch. So Mr. K most likely.
Carmine, are we 100% gonna do this to K?
No.
Carmine, you know if...
No, I'm gonna give him an
we shoot
option.
him-
I'm gonna give him an option to not... Okay, let's... You trigger the
Carmine,
alarm.
If that is him, I'm gonna shoot him.
Just stand down, stand by, stand back. Trigger it, trigger it.
I'm grabbing the gun. I'm gonna go on the catwalk.
Intruder, intruder, intruder.
Welcome to K-Town, baby. You want to fucking work with me? Well, bitch, now you're gonna have to fucking work with me because this is my prison.
You just sentenced yourself to a life sentence in prison.
I
Listen.
run this place.
No, you don't. Listen.
All right, I'm going back to finish off those 2 guards real quick.
What do you mean you got 2 guards?
Mount up. Let's kill those 2 fucking guards.
Mr. K, I'm willing to negotiate with you. Okay, I offer you, okay, proposition, I offer you freedom, okay, because you rammed into a prison with no way out. You offer me, leave my guards be.
I'm ready.
How does this
Guard,
proposition sound?
What's your name?
I don't have any bandages, though.
Guard's name's Andy. How much you care about him? How much you care about him, Carmine?
Coming in.
Listen.
This is
Don't
armor,
hurt
by the
him.
way.
It's his first day back.
You forgot.
Blow Andy's brains out.
I don't care.
What do you want? What do you
Pull
want?
the trigger, Vin.
What do you... Don't pull the trigger. What do you want?
There's one more.
You shot Handy?
I want you to fucking work with me like we originally promised. You have not worked with me since day fucking 1.
I have an
You
ace up my
forgot
sleeve, Carmine.
who had your fucking back, helping you get into this position. Who was there when you, Mr. K, come to the prison, please, help. Did you see
Hey.
who the fucking forget?
That deal is still on the table. What you did, it's not even your fault. You're not at fault, Mr. K. You're a criminal.
All my fucking batteries.
I don't even know what the
Where?
fuck that is. Listen, I don't
All
even
my
listen.
fucking
Listen.
lockpicks.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. But if it's in here and you want it, this is not the way you're gonna get it. I promise you. This is not the way you're gonna get it.
Oh, so this is not how I'm gonna get it.
But we can still discuss things. There are other deals. There's some deals that are off the table, but there are deals that are on the table. First of all,
I'll call
Andy's
you right
life.
back. Seems like these printers rather work with me than you. They're giving me a bunch of stuff right now. Hold on.
You're gonna be gone. Mr. K-Town's gonna be there for... He's in there trying to cut deals with the inmates.
You just killed somebody. I see a call. Carmine, if we do this, are we gonna shoot Carmine? This is our chance, Carmine. We have to lock this bitch down.
All right, I'm gonna roll in there. Bobby, do you have a gun? Did you get the gun from the armory?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna roll up. I'm gonna get out the car. We're gonna hold up one of his guys. They might just shoot us though, so be ready for that.
Carmine, if they shoot us, we're gonna lose these guns.
Well, fuck it, we have
The
to hold this
inmates.
place down. Listen, hey, let's talk about this, fellas.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Get
this.
the hell out of my prison, you goddamn animals! Hey! Get the hell out of here!
Get out.
Get the fuck out of... Get the hell out of here! Ah! Okay. I mean, I didn't want to just gun him down. Just shoot? I probably should have just shot. I probably should have just shot.
Nice.
Teabag Karma.
Oh, we can talk about this.
Yeah,
Teabag the fuck
motherfucker.
out of him right now.
You want this
Right
prison to
fucking
stay?
now.
Teabag him and we'll leave.
Carmine.
Man, teabag and put your nuts on it. Well, hold on. Teabag.
Carmine, do you want me
Hey,
to?
inmates,
Come here, boss.
I'm killing all of you after this. As soon as they go, I'm killing you guys.
Yeah, there you go. Record that shit,
Carmine?
Bobby.
Yep, you don't want to
Get that
be
shit on
saying
tape,
that.
man.
Oh, hell nah. Y'all
Get that shit
motherfuckers freaky.
So,
Man, look at the waters now, man. Look at the waters.
69 guy, he a 69
Hey, Bobby,
guy.
get the fuck out of the way. Life is, yeah. Why don't you go teabag Carmine the way you really, what you want to really do to him. Go ahead.
69
What?
guy, he a 69 guy.
Okay,
Oh,
don't-
shit. Oh, shit.
Go ahead, boys. Don't
Oh, he shot him. Lord, he shot him.
Carmine, you like this shit, Carmine, huh? How you like this shit, motherfucker?
How you doing,
Let
Bobby?
me know.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
Nah.
Nah. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let this be a fucking lesson, Carmine. Next time I call you for business, you treat me with goddamn respect. Let's get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
boy. She getting tragic
That,
in this motherfucker.
that shit was hard.
Hey, Carmine.
Guys, I
We
really
run this shit,
appreciate
all right?
y'all.
Never forget that, Carmine.
Fuck you, dirty
Carmine
animals.
always be K-Town, but Carmine. Oh,
Ralphie! Ralphie! Now you guys want to act all quiet, huh?
Ralphie, please let me know the memory.
Motherfuckers.
Bobby,
Oh
you
shit.
bitch.
We might get our fucking guns taken by the lifers now. I mean, listen,
Well,
I could have played
Carmine,
this. I could have played this a lot
I guess
smarter,
we-
but
Carmine, I couldn't let him teabag you, Carmine.
you did what you had to do.
But now we just lost 2 guns. These guys are gonna rob us.
Hopefully,
fucked.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Now, Carmine. You hear me, buddy?
You know what's crazy about this, Ralphie?
You hear me?
Your friend Future came to cut a deal for you.
Really?
Yeah, you wasted it all.
I don't think it was a waste. I didn't do this.
Why'd you go to the middle?
Ralphie, if you take us to the infirmary,
'Cause I
this
don't wanna
deal
go
can be
sweat
back on
mode.
the table with Future, Ralphie.
What's the deal? Listen, I didn't do any of this shit. I'm just here.
Give
I'm
you
a
a
lifer.
phone, Ralphie. Don't you want a phone? Bye, Ralphie.
They didn't take my gun. What the hell you looking at, Tubby? Hey, what you looking at, Tubby? Get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's get rid of the lockdown alarm. I guess they didn't take with the guns. They could have, but they didn't. Hey, fun's over, asshole. Get back to work.
I know. Here. I said I want to be on good terms.
Smart.
I don't want no problems.
Smart.
Only thing I want was my phone. I didn't take his gun. I just wanted my phone. Is that okay?
We'll discuss everything that's happened here, but you get back on the yard first.
I will. I mean, should I go? I'm going.
Get to a hub two.
Hey, listen.
It's clear, Bobby.
Before this all went down, I wanted to have a word with you two, but
We can still have that word. Get out of my face for now, okay? I need time to
listen.
breathe.
You're not getting out of my face. Remember what you did to me the other few days? I'm staying in your face, motherfucker.
Are you done?
Am I done?
You done? You done being in my face?
You need to show me some respect around here.
Listen,
I'm putting up the gun.
you may have seen someone teabag me 5 minutes ago, but that doesn't change the fact that this is still my prison.
Listen, you show me respect, I'll show you respect. That's all it is.
To my... Get
That's all
out
it
on
is.
the yard.
That's all it is.
Get out on the yard.
No. That's
For you,
all it
man.
is. That's all it is. Listen, because I'm in here for life, so it benefits me to be chill with you. But if I'm chill with you, I want you to be chill with me. I need some respect around here. You understand? I need something, man.
This is the part where I threatened to shoot you.
Threatened to shoot me for a peace offering.
Just get out on the yard, okay? Get out on the yard. And
Motherfucker.
tell all the other fucking lifers to get out on the yard too.
On the line or what?
On the line. I have an announcement. Mandatory.
Okay.
Bro.
Carmine, hey.
Bro.
Get on the line. Yeah. I gotta go see what they're doing. The line on the wall.
Hello.
Andy.
Is what's happening here? That was
That
the worst thing I've ever experienced. They just rolled up on a bike and then shot me. Shoot him in the head and then shot me in the head. What is that? What is going on here?
Listen, okay.
That's awful.
Let's talk to Bobby first.
Has anybody quit yet? Let me ask, is that how it's been going here for a while?
Apparently Scotty quit. I heard.
Okay, if that's how he's been, if that's what's been happening here, no wonder he quit.
No. That was this was a one-time thing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, good, Carmine.
Are you at Indy? Where are you?
Put up the gun. Coming back now.
All right, meet us in the infirmary. Did you hear anything they discussed with the lifers?
They said they run the prison now.
That's what they said to the lifers?
So they said that, yeah, the prisoners run the prison. I don't know.
Bobby.
Yep.
What do you know
How
about these? What do you know about these batteries?
They want the first thing they said, they came up to
batteries,
me,
right?
They said, put your hand up and said, give me your batteries. What are you talking
about the batteries.
I don't care about the batteries.
I don't want anything to do with them.
Well, inmates can get them doing jobs. Yeah, I don't care.
It's for the inmates to handle.
Yeah.
Well, let's go out there. We're going to ask the inmates what happened, what they were talking about, what their questioning was. The inmates could have... They could have taken our guns and shit, but they didn't.
They didn't. I was talking to the inmates. They just want some respect. They want to be treated a little bit better
that's
than
not
the people
gonna happen.
coming in.
We can't do
They
that,
want to be treated
Andy.
a little bit better than the other people coming in.
You want to know something too? Carmine, when I flipped the bunk, I found a remote controller. I didn't seize it. I didn't do anything with it. Could be something to do with the batteries.
Okay.
Just a remote controller.
I've had two
But how
people
we gonna
call
combat
me.
this
I've
next
had two
time?
people call me about if anyone on the outside asks you about batteries, you don't know anything about
Tell them
that
fuck
shit.
no.
No, nothing. I do know though.
Scotty,
Bill told me
you
everything.
want to know what happened too? Scotty and Richard gave Mr. K a battery willingly.
And
Scotty or Richard, I don't know which one. I think Scotty took a battery off somebody and he just gave it to Mr. K. I don't want any guards to touch anybody's batteries.
Oh, leave them alone. Yeah,
I want to
understood.
leave all their shit alone.
No. Listen. If people keep coming in here, holding up inmates, robbing people, well, I'm adding batteries to the contraband list, and then we're throwing it in a cellar where no one can ever get it.
Okay.
We'll just fucking throw it in a ditch.
So what changes have happened? Everything. What's changed around here since
Apparently, these fuckers are fiending for fucking shitty batteries, but we're never gonna give it to them. We find out they're cutting deals with the inmates on the outside. We're gonna lock down on that. Andy, have you heard from Scotty recently?
Yeah, I was just talking to him on the phone.
I need to meet up with him.
Well, he doesn't want to talk to you guys. He's upset.
I know.
Yeah. Scotty's always upset.
Richard, do you have a repair kit?
Fuck you.
Funny you'd say that.
Come here.
Richard, I want to have this conversation with you, but it's not now. I gotta go do something in the city real quick.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, explain to me.
Exactly why Scotty's quitting is because of this.
Because of this? I'm too preoccupied. I got 1,000 things coming at me at once. Half of those things are problem you've caused, so I don't know if
nobody is this busy. All right, this is exactly the thing where it's like, oh, my friends never hang out with me because they're always busy.
Let's have this conversation now. Let's
your priorities. Your priorities are just different. You can make time.
I'm having a conversation with Richard. It has to happen right now. Sorry about
Okay, that's fine.
All right, come over here.
I'm at the gate. Okay.
All right, bye. Come over here.
I'm doing this away from you, Bobby.
No, I'm doing this too. I gotta have a talk with you too, Richard.
Okay, you can have a talk with me after because I have my own personal bone to pick with your dumbass.
Then why the fuck are you letting Mr. K inside the fucking prison? Why?
Why the fuck am I spending 140 grand on a truck and then the same day my personal vehicle is in the yard pissing shitted on and destroyed because you destroyed.
Talk to Mr. K because you keep on letting K in here.
Oh my god. Carmine, I'm fucking pissed with Bobby. Like, on a personal level, I'm fucking pissed with him.
Let's hear your problems first.
I spent 140 grand of my own money to buy us that truck. Specifically, the specific reason for that truck was so that we could drive it around the prison. And when I wake up yesterday, I go into the prison yard to see my personal Jeep, my personal car in the yard, destroyed, smoking, the wheels all popped, the windows all busted because Bobby decided to pull out my personal car and drive it around the prison running over prisoners.
Oh wait, maybe it wasn't me.
Instead of the giant Humvee that I spent 140 grand on, plus another 10,000 of cosmetics. You want to know what that fucking truck looked like? It looked like a dinky little, shriveled up penis, and I spent 10 grand to make it look like the beef boy that it is now. And instead of driving that around, Bobby's like, oh, let me pull out Richard's personal car and just let the prisoners destroy it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now that I've heard your problem, proposition, solution, don't park it in the shared garage. Park it in the one outside.
That shouldn't be an issue. Are you telling me that I should just pull out all of your cars and just, hello, prisoners,
my car's
come
smoking
destroy
too.
them.
My car's smoking too.
This is a problem.
Well, don't put it in the shared garage. You only put the fleet cars in the shared garage.
That shouldn't be a problem. That's not the solution. The solution is just to have respect for people's personal things. Especially when one of those people buy a car for everybody.
What do you want me to tell Bobby? Say, hey, Bobby, stop taking out Richard's car and fucking it up?
He shouldn't need to be told. He left it in the yard. I walked out and saw vomit and shit on it. Because you know why? The prisoners thought it was his.
They do it to every car they see out there. I was going to the Mosley's to buy a bunch of repair kits because the Jeep's fucked up too. Funny story how that happened, by the way.
Oh my fucking god.
All right, Richard. Richard, you remember?
Would not do that if that was mine.
You remember the day we had that conversation, me and you gave me a word that you would never. How do I say this? You'd never compromise this prison if you were working here, so Mr. K could get his ends. We talked about this. It came up when you let him in there one day, and shit happened the first time, and then we spoke, and then I told you, if you feel conflicted, just clock out. You remember that conversation?
Yeah.
Bearing that in mind, I want you to tell me what the fuck happened this weekend.
Last night? You mean when last night when I let them in? I let them in specifically to test out the integrity of that truck. We brought a gun and we started shooting it to see exactly what's bulletproof on it. What Mr. K did was because of Scotty being also mad with Bobby, and Scotty asked Mr. K to kill Bobby. My purpose of having Mr. K here was to shoot the car because I don't have a gun. Because I had to buy it for you.
Well, we've had this unspoken rule in here. If you introduce someone into the prison, what they do is your problem. You brought him into the prison, and now I'm finding out that Mr. K came in here with his gang, bitched out Bobby, okay? Got items, illicit items off of the inmates. I can't have that happening. That was like one thing I was really worried about. Mr. K or any criminal cannot just come in here and do with this place as they wish. If they could, then what's the point of having us here? This place should just be unmanned, unstaffed.
Are you kidding me?
We have a purpose. We serve here, and what you did completely.
Did you not specifically let people in here to hunt the lifers?
That's a safari pass. That's a monetized thing. When they come in, they don't fucking. They don't jeopardize
think that
everything.
Nobody's getting stuff off of them.
We're not. Whether they're getting stuff off of them is beyond the point. I don't want us to be.
Exactly
I don't want
what
us.
You're
Listen,
talking about.
no, it's not. It's not. I don't want us being a vector to make it easier for them. We're supposed to be the counterbalance. When you got hired here, you knew that was a gig. That's right. When everyone gets sent up here, we treat them all equally as inmates. We have a purpose to serve. I understand that you and Mr. K are close. I consider Mr. K a friend of me. I wouldn't have this place if it wasn't for him. But if I allowed him to run this place like his backyard, this time next week we're gone. It's over.
Okay, well, Carmine, I don't let him in here to be like, have
You
free
did.
reign of the prisoners. It was specifically to test out the car I had just bought.
Well, he came in here, again, today, demanding things.
Well, how did he get in here today?
He ramped in with a bike.
Well, what the fuck are we supposed to do about that?
Well, the plan is to...
Shoot him!
Yes, shoot him, but he ramped in today. You wanna know why he ramped in today? Some stupid ion battery bullshit.
Yeah, they know about the batteries.
I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know about the
That's not
batteries.
my fault.
Listen, I don't even know about the batteries. I don't give a shit about the batteries.
You realize the prisoners are advertising it.
How?
They literally tell people when they come in here, hey, yo, I got connections, bro. I can get you batteries.
That's for you know what? That's for them to do. That's none of our business. I don't want us to be a vector making it easier for them to do that.
Yeah, I won't be.
So you're telling me you didn't let Mr. K in knowing full well that you didn't let him in and let him have free reign?
I didn't let him in knowing he was going to go, I'm going to go ask for these batteries. Because at the time, I didn't even know, bruh. I know now because the prisoners have... Smelly's given me the information.
Well, this contraband, all this stuff, I don't want you handing it over to anybody. If you
Yeah,
find it on
don't.
inmates, you leave it on them. Unless it brings up a problem.
Hey.
What?
Hey. Here you go, pal.
So this is what they're losing their minds over.
This is what they're losing their fucking minds over, is this battery.
I'm gonna be honest, after what I heard from Bobby, I was fully intended on, like, suspending you or something, even if it lost just that nice-ass Jeep I've only seen for a day. But with the added context, I'm gonna be adding a caveat, a warning, Richard. If I find out that you're helping siphon resources out of this place, and you're a criminal's pocket guard, I'm going to have to act.
I have one request from you, Carmine, because I know the way that your brain works with your dictatorship. I don't want you creating a sweatshop where the prisoners are forced to make these things.
I'm not, listen, I'm staying completely out of it. My only job in here is to police them. That's it.
Okay.
If I find out that they're running a sweatshop out of this place, and I feel like it's compromising the way I run this prison, well, then I'm gonna shut it down. And the only reason I'll ever shut something like that down, Richard, is if you try and help them. If I find out that there's some fuck shit going on, I'm gonna end the party.
Listen, I'm telling you, they already know. Like yesterday, Chris was telling me he might just get arrested purposefully so that he can.
Well, then he'll be dealt like a fucking inmate. He's gonna be here like an inmate. If I find out Chris purposely got arrested so he could come in here and he has a fucking fine of like $10,000, I'm not reducing any of it.
Yeah, I think we need to start like forcing people to leave when their time's up so that they can't just kind of farm that shit. And also, I've already tried to be a neutral party where if one of my gang comes in here, I don't feel comfortable reducing their time or giving them, rep. I always tell them to go to a different guard. Because it feels icky for me to be in the same gang and be like, all right, you got $10,000 of debt. Let me just clear that.
Okay, well, remember, you don't siphon shit out. Okay, you come here to work. To add to my labor. Do you have a radio on you?
I do come into work. You realize I've been here the last couple AU streams? I've been here the last AU
I've
days.
seen. I need to get people around at those hours too. Like, do people get sent up at those times? Is there people in here during those late hours?
Yes, there are people in here. There's usually a couple lifers, and then I have a couple people come in and... Hey.
Well, you've been warned, okay? The warning's been put out there. If I find any fucking inkling of this, I'll ask for your context. I need you to tell me what happened between Richard and Bobby and Scotty.
I asked Scotty to be here. Scotty, I don't think he's fully quit. I think we had a talk. Yeah, no, Scotty's done with Bobby. You know what Bobby does? This is what I was talking about how it's the same thing, like how you were about to leave and say you're busy. You guys do that to Scotty too much. You don't listen to Scotty. And Bobby also faked his death and tried to frame Scotty for murder and beat him with a wrench in the prison parking lot outside of the prison walls. And now Scotty's trying to sue Bobby. Yeah, Scotty's just not happy.
I'll talk to Scotty about it. Okay, I'll handle that as it comes. I'm probably gonna get Bob. You okay staying here with Bobby while I talk to Scotty? Keep Bobby occupied. Keep him here. Keep him occupied.
Yeah.
I hope he was telling me the truth. That he didn't like come in here. I don't know. We'll see, man.
Dying friend in the ICU.
Hey, Bobby, you stay put, Bobby. Stay with Richard. I gotta go talk to Scotty.
Yeah, okay, you call him.
He's probably not gonna pick up.
Okay, then let me call him then.
I'm not talking. I'm only
Let
listening.
me call him before you call him, so that way he
Can we meet up?
Oh.
I am not moving a fucking inch to come towards you guys.
I'll come to you. It's just me. Bobby ain't here.
And I'm here. Tell him Andy's here.
If I even hear the wind whisper Teemo, I swear I will blow up this entire fucking place I am.
The guy in the back,
You know
by
what's
the way,
crazy? You picked
he
up
was
this phone
threatening
call
to
and
pour
you said
gasoline and
you were not
to
gonna say
burn
anything.
me.
You were just gonna listen.
I'm
But
too
you've been
pissed off
doing-
to not let anything out.
You've been doing way more talking than I have, okay? Where are you so I can come meet up with you?
I'm at Senior Buns. I'm in the subway.
Okay, I'll see you in the subway. See you soon. Lily, a lot of shit happened during the weekend that I'm handling right now. Scotty's mad, so I'm talking to Scotty. Bobby and Richard are at the prison right now. And Mr. K's out there. Mr. K and us, we're not on the best of terms anymore. And also another thing, I need to fill you in on a lot of... Stay away from Miguel and Hydra, because remember that deal I tried to strike for you?
I think they might be breaking in.
If it fell through because I said no to them because they wanted something and I said no. But we'll go over all of it when I'm back up there and once I brought Scotty back on the team.
What are you doing?
A lot of
good luck with that because I just talked to him and he was not happy at all.
I know.
I
know.
Apparently he's pressing charges against Bobby because he wrenched him outside of the prison. I asked why he wrenched him, and Scotty doesn't have an answer. He said he was holding his radio, and apparently Bobby thought he had his SIM card or something.
There he is.
But he didn't. So now he's pressing charges, and apparently it's a violent...
Scotty, over here.
Heavy lays in the crown, Lily.
This way,
Heavy
Scotty.
lay. Do not envy this. Do not
This way,
you go to
Scotty.
sleep 2 days and everything just
never mind.
goes to shit. I got it. I'll handle it.
Yeah.
I'll be done soon. Scotty time. Scotty time. Okay.
Me
So,
and Bjorn are gonna make sure people don't interfere. We'll be over here.
what do I call you?
Call me whatever you want.
No, but what are you going by? STI, STD, SLUT?
I'm going by ex-employee of the DOC.
I prefer slut. Way better.
I bet you would.
So, I've heard one side of the story, and I know you
Whose
said
side was that?
you were gonna let me do all. You said you were gonna let me do all the talking, but
That was on the phone.
so you changed your mind.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
really
I
gotta
changed
make
my
your.
mind.
You really gotta make your mind up. Look at my shadow. You see my shadow? See how big my hat is? You see how huge my hat is? Just take a moment to digest that. Look at how big my hat is. That is my ego manifested in that shadow. Like a hot air balloon, Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it, right? You can see how big it is?
Yeah, I see the
pretty
same
big,
shadow
right?
you do.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. Jimmy Neutron shadow.
Is there a reason we're standing next to that Gusset under post billboard?
No, I'm interested in podiatry, not gynecology. You know that, Carmine.
I do. You're scaring me, Scotty. Scotty, you're scaring me.
I'm not a threat to you, Carmine, because I don't give a shit about you or the DOC anymore.
Okay.
Let me start with Friday. I held a meeting to go over gun safety. I was immediately told, nah, if you have a gun, do whatever you want with it. Okay. Then I said, hey guys, I also have ideas for cool things we could do at the prison. I was immediately told, nah, let's do a schedule. We might give you 4 minutes of world time for your activities. Okay. Then, right after, everybody's really mean to me and doesn't ask how I'm doing after I get shot in the face in a hostage situation. Okay, fine, I quit, but it's like a quiet quit, right? And even that, I don't get any respect.
Was this
I hand
Friday?
you my radio. Yeah, Friday. I hand you my radio and I say I quit. You ignore me, which is why I was quitting, because I was ignored. Then I call you. I watch you ignore my call. Then I tell Bobby, you know what? Fuck it. I out loud quit. And he goes, oh, Scotty, you're not quitting. You can't quit. You're not quitting. And then he runs away from me. So I shot him in the back because I was so angry. And I just want to point out that he has shot me just as many times as I've shot him. He shot me in the face and said, boys will be boys. Okay, that's Friday. Saturday, I ran the prison by myself for 14 hours. I got 4 weapons from lifers. I had the time of my life. Nothing bad happened at all. No one attacked me. Nobody stole any weapons from me. Nothing bad happened. 14 hours by myself. I ran a successful talent show. We had 20 guests outside of the prison come in. Nothing bad happened. Sunday, I wake up, I walk in the prison. I see a radio and a phone with a SIM card that was Emperor Maggot's phone. I pick those up for safekeeping because I don't want the prisoners to have them. And then I find out that Bobby has lost my gun and $4,000 worth of my ammo. So I am rightfully angry. I ask Bobby, what happened to my gun? He said, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Wouldn't answer a damn question about what happened. Wouldn't tell me anything. Wouldn't tell me who had the gun, how he lost the gun, what the situation was. Wouldn't tell me shit about it. And then he says, where's my radio? And I say, oh, okay, I can play that game. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And then he gets mad. I accidentally hit Tanner with my wrench because he was standing too close when I was just trying to hit a car. So then I try to take Tanner outside of the prison. Bobby hits me in the back of the head like a little bitch while I'm carrying Tanner, which is a violent felony outside of the prison, by the way. So then I go to the hospital. I was in critical condition. Actually, a later time I went to the hospital. Bobby visited, and I was just conscious enough to notice him say, oh, Scotty, all right, whatever, I don't care, and then walk past. Okay. Then, later on, all he cares about is his SIM card. And I tell him, well, what about my gun? And he says, my SIM card, where's my SIM card? And I say, I don't have your SIM card. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about my gun. He doesn't care that I don't have his SIM card. All he cares about is SIM card. And all he does is says, I'm your boss. You have to respect me. I got you this job. I got you this job. So I quit the DOC. I found 10 weapons in the prison this weekend. I searched and I found 4. I found 2 in an inmate's cell, and the prisoners gave me 4 because I showed them some level of respect. And you want to know how Bobby treated the prisoners? He hit all of them with wrenches and told them to crawl to the infirmary.
Heard the talks with Scotty.
Which, fine. If he wants to treat the prisoners like that, that's fine. He can. But he can't tell me how to run the prison when I have autonomy, okay? He might be like my boss, even though he stepped down and is equal, like in terms of like hierarchy. He's a guard. But he can't tell me that I'm not allowed to be friendly at all. I'm done.
Okay. So, a lot happened on the weekend. Jesus. Friday. Let's talk about that. Friday, I was around for Friday. Just gonna put this out there. I had no idea that you quietly quit. I had no idea you gave me your shit. Just can I tell you why?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Because there was a lot of shit going on Friday. Friday was a very busy day. I had to focus on 10 different things. 100 different inmates. I had to try and schedule things. Get things to work. So I apologize for unknowingly ignoring you. My bad.
Wiped. I'm fine. I'm fine with you, Carmine. I'm fine. That is literally the only problem, is that no one has ever apologized for a single goddamn thing they've done. Bobby lost my gun, never said sorry, never tried to understand my perspective, just told me I was whining, bitching, and complaining. You know $17,000 is like 30 hours of work in the prison? That's the first apology I've gotten for anything.
I know that. And you also brought up the fact that the meeting, the suggestions you brought to the table. I'm gonna be honest with you. All the suggestions you brought, I was on board with. I still am. I believe that you are a necessary part for this to work. It has to be at least one kind of likable guard. I do not intend on being that guard. I have too much fun being an asshole. And Bobby... well, Bobby will be Bobby. Let's go over all the things you said happened on the weekend. You had a 14-hour shift? That was... I'm glad to hear that. That's beautiful. That is dedication. You went here for 14 hours and not a single problem? So I guess you must be doing something right.
I came out of that 14 hours with 4 weapons from the inmates and like a lot of intel on stuff that was going on. Nobody tried to overthrow the prison. I had outsiders in the prison and everybody had a good time.
That's a problem I'm gonna have to tackle. Things have changed in here, Scotty. They've changed drastically. I don't think we're in a position anymore where we can... The prison isn't empty is what I'm trying to say. There's actually an inmate population, which means we have to accommodate for that. I feel like we're gonna have to lock in on visitors. I don't think we can have any more visitors anymore. Only Safari Pass people. And even that's gotta be controlled. 2 to 3 people max one Safari trip. It was fun while it lasted, but unfortunately things have to change. Well, I plan on discussing this at the meeting. Or I plan on having. The next issue is, well, the big issue is, it's you and Bobby, your work relationship. Bobby's a stubborn goat. Bobby's a bitter, jaded, stubborn goat. And maybe there's something you two can work out.
No. Sorry, I'm processing what you just said about visitors. Okay, from the very beginning, you and Bobby have always said no to every visitor I've tried to have. And then 3 seconds after you say no, you have 4 people that you want in. Absolutely not.
When?
Oh, when? Mr. K. All of Mr. K's friends.
Mr. K just gunned us down at the prison today, okay? Because I refused to work with him. I'm good. I refuse to. He literally gunned us down at the prison just now. So, Mr. K problems dealt with.
So, you're right. Those people are way better to have in the prison than my 2 friends who maybe want to work there.
You're right, Mr. You know what? When you're right, you're right.
I had 20 guests, no issues. You're not listening to me.
Legal issues.
Well, things are. Listen, I plan on changing these things, okay? I want you to hold me accountable as well.
Scotty quit. I don't give 2 shits.
Listen.
You made him leave.
Things have to change gradually, right? This is a gradual change.
Carmine?
What the hell? What the fuck?
It's me, Peach.
She picked the worst time.
It's what?
Peach?
It's me, Peach.
Peach G?
Hey, Peach.
Yeah, the Chinese one?
I didn't recognize you for a second. I recognize your footsteps, though. They went like this. Peach, meet Scotty. Scotty, meet Peach.
Hey, Peach. Nice to meet you.
Oh, who's Scotty?
Right in front of you, Scotty Bard.
That's me. I'm right here.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
Hey, Peach.
Me too.
Yeah?
Have you been?
Me? I'm doing, it could be a lot worse.
I'm so upset you're back.
Wait, why?
I am super mad you're back. Like what, you think I missed you?
Yeah.
I wish it was 10 years instead of 6. I hate that you're back.
Huh?
I
What
hate
do you
that you're
mean?
back. I hope you go where your sister
me,
went.
remember?
That's...
You were always jealous. I was married and had a finance and had like everything.
Well...
And you couldn't be with me, so that's why you married my sister.
You know, time goes by, so you probably concocted this wild story that is not true.
I don't think so.
Peach, I want you to get out of my face forever. Loser. Like right now. Like get out of my life now. You think I missed you?
Yeah, you did.
No, I did. I'm telling you I did. Get out of my face, loser. Can't you see I'm having a very important conversation with...
Oh, what's so important?
It's work affairs, okay? I'm very...
Work affairs?
Yes, very important work stuff.
You care about work?
Of course I do. Scotty, don't leave! Scotty, don't leave!
You never
Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
What?
You've been back 5 minutes and you just... You picked the worst fucking time to show up, you know that? The absolute worst
time?
Yes!
You guys weren't flipping talking about anything when I
Yes,
showed
we
up.
were! You've been back 5 minutes and you're already ruining my life!
Ruining your life? I'm trying to make your life better.
No,
then
you
missed
literally...
me. Okay, you told me you cared about me and stuff.
I was having a crisis prevention moment with my friend Scotty boy. He was quitting, and then you show up, it's me, Peach! Nobody gives a shit! You're a goddamn... Every time! You know what? I hope you go in the closet with your fucking sisters forever. And someone throws that closet in the ocean. Throws hat on the floor. And good day to you, loser. Did she come back? Like I missed her?
Really, Carmine?
Why are you walking in the same direction I'm walking in?
Way, or maybe,
I just want to let you know, Carmine.
I think we need to change over here.
What?
Yeah,
we definitely gotta go this way instead.
That I missed you.
Take this way
Okay.
It's gonna save us
And
like
even if you don't
But
miss
it loops
me,
back. It's the longer direction.
You know what I miss?
We gotta get here, but like if we
Is
go
every
here,
time you stepped out the cruiser, the fucking suspension's just kicked up. Because your fat ass.
Oh.
You still, I bet you still
what,
can't
Carmine?
drive, you
It's
loser.
slower, that makes sense.
what? I can drive.
As a matter of fact,
No, you're on
I always knew, Peach. I always knew where Lemon was. She wasn't dead. I didn't kill her. She was trying to
Yes,
get
you
away
did.
from you. She's in the Maldives. 6 years in the Maldives. And she didn't tell you shit. With that, well, I gotta go back there and pick up my hat. I wish you a good day for real this time. And you should go out there and ask the people about Carmine. Ask them about how good I'm living. I've made something of myself. And you're still a loser.
Hey!
Eat a turd, loser.
You know what? You wash her back.
And you watch yours. Cool as shit.
Come on.
I need to call Scotty. I fucked up.
Yeah, I need you to help me.
What? For everything. Oh my god. Everything.
Listen.
What did Scotty say to you?
No, it's not Scotty. It's Bobby.
What happened?
Listen, Bobby, I am telling you, this is an actual problem that you need to address, or you're no better than Slacks, who always says, I'll check in on
What's
it, or
the
whatever
problem?
the fuck he always says. Bobby does not care about anyone else. Like he said he wanted to talk to me, goes on the phone, walks away, blah 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 blah. He keeps walking away as I'm trying to talk to him. I'm telling him, why did you pull out my car and get it destroyed when I bought a car for everybody? And it's like, oh, talk to Scotty about it. He's the one that likes to throw a temper tantrum and kick everything. And I tell, you're the one that pulled it out. Why did you pull it out? Oh, don't put it in the shared garage then. And I'm like, bro, if I leave something out and you steal it, it's not my fault for
Let me hold
leaving
you
it.
there. Noted. I'll look into it. Okay? I'll look into it.
Shut up.
I'll look into
Then
I have to fucking deal with Scotty first. Why are we meeting him on the pier? Pretend I didn't show up. Pretend I didn't show up. Say, Carmine said, "Fuck it, I don't care anymore," and just left.
Why?
Just do it. It'll be funny.
He will jump off the pier.
No,
He will drive off the pier right now. That's his car right there. He will drive off the
Please.
pier.
And ammo yesterday, and they didn't apologize. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Can I call you back and tell you about it later?
Okay,
all right. Bye.
He said yuck you, Scotty, and then ran away on foot.
Who?
Who says yuck
Carmine.
you? He's not Chatterbox. Get out of the trunk right now.
Wait, Scotty, no, I'm kidding. He's in the trunk.
Oh no, he's driving away!
Hey, are you kidding me?
Wait! Tell him it wasn't my idea. Tell him it wasn't my idea.
Oh my fucking gosh, what did I say?
I told you it was a bad idea, but I committed
This
to
is
it.
your
the
fault.
worst.
This is your
Swear to
fault.
God, I'm holding myself from wrenching you right now. You
How
fucking dumbass.
could you do
Scotty,
this?
please
You're
come
such
You
a.
told me to do it.
Please, bro, just take
I'm
the
a
fall. Okay?
commit
I got more to lose. Just take the fall for it, please.
Are you kidding? I want to wrench you so bad. I want to wrench you
He told me to do
bad.
it. He told me to do it.
And
All right.
you don't listen to him. He's not even your boss. Are you fucking
How do you know
kidding
he's not my
me?
boss?
He's not. He's my boss, and I don't even listen to him because I know how stupid this was. Come back, please. Yes, I know. No, it's not you. Oh my gosh, she thought I was talking to you. Oh my. Scotty.
Oh my god. How could you do this? You're such an asshole, dude. Oh my god.
No,
Okay,
yes,
comes from you, the biggest Karen I know.
Because literally, I told that I was. So Carmine wanted to do a fucking joke, and I said it's dumb as fuck. You're sad, you're angry, as you should, and it's a bad timing to do a joke. It's dumb as fuck. And I get out of the car, I get my wrench out. I see that Carmine's not coming out of the truck, and I hear fucking Zach saying the fucking dumb joke, and I hear you like. Drive away! I tried to call you back, but I'm yelling at them at the same time, so you thought I was yelling at you, but I wasn't yelling at you, I was yelling at them! So now I'm bringing you call, but he doesn't have a fucking radio, he doesn't have a fucking, phone. You can even ocean up if you want, he's not gonna do shit. He's all yours, you talk to him.
No one knows where he is but us.
No, I don't. No, I think it was just a joke. I don't know. I'm not understanding his sense of humor. I don't know. But he's yours.
You seriously got rid of all your stuff because you thought I was gonna ocean dump you, Carmine?
Who the fuck is that guy?
The only people that know he's here is
No.
right here. It's just us.
I got rid of
You do it.
distractions, Scotty.
Oh no, yeah, no, yeah, the radio and stuff. It was. I told him I want your phone. I want you to put your phone in your pockets so you don't even get distracted by someone calling you and thinking and being like, oh shit, I cannot answer the phone because I'm having a conversation with Scotty. And I was like, no, I want you to actually like put it in your pockets so you don't even see that someone's calling you, so you don't even feel bad for not answering the phone. And he gave it to me. I have his radio and his phone. For the no distraction.
Okay.
He's very bad with distractions.
Well, I've gotten through all of my grievances except for Teemo. And Teemo, okay, I'm gonna say it. Bobby can suck my ass, and Teemo can suck from the front. Seriously, Teemo with his fucked up attitude. You know, on Friday when I was going to sleep and I was trying to quit, I said, Teemo, give me my gun back. I don't want my gun to be floating around in the prison. And he said, Scotty, be a team player. if you take your gun, then we don't have a gun in the prison. Yeah, I know. That's why I want
Can I just
to
say
have
that was
my
a
gun.
beautiful impression? You sound like
It
Arnold
is
for a second.
so good. I feel like Scotty could be Teemo.
And then what happens to my gun? What happens to that specific gun? It's stolen 2 days later. And I told Teemo, if you had just let me take my gun, this wouldn't happen. And he goes, "Oh, Scotty, oh really? You really think that that's my fault? Did I lose your gun?" I don't care, motherfucker, if you lost my gun or someone else. I'm just saying you don't listen to me and you guilt trip me for wanting my gun back. And for some reason, I'm to blame. I'm just, okay, the overarching, my problem with the prison and all of the people in it is they don't fucking listen to a word that I say. And then when I do say something, they either disrespect me, say that I'm stupid, or try to make me feel dumb.
So you're saying the prison has a gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss problem?
I would have no problem with them doing triple G's all day, but it can't be the full setting. It can't be the only way. There has to be like one where it's not, right? Like one time that they listen and don't go, nah. One time where I say, "Hey, Teemo, can we go over some of the stuff we talked about in the meeting?" And he doesn't go, "Scotty, we're not starting over." Hell no. And so then I go just completely blind in the prison, not knowing anything that's going on. I am so tired of people just like completely keeping me out of the loop, just ignoring everything I say, and then telling me I'm whining when I complain even a little bit.
All your concerns are very, very valid. I'm gonna try and, tackle them all one by one. But these are growing pains. We've been like, there's an entire new status quo in prison. There are inmates. They're there. They're breathing, speaking, talking people that need to be addressed when they need to be addressed. And when you're working in the prison, it's an active job.
I had 8 prisoners by myself. I was in there for 14 hours. I know I've worked more this weekend in the prison than all of you combined. So for you guys to act like you know better than me in the prison the whole time is crazy.
Let me finish. The reason I'm saying this is because this is a new environment. We're all trying to deal with it at the same time, We didn't have no crash course on how to handle all of this. I feel like these are growing pains, and it's too early to go nuclear. Give me the opportunity to try and address your problems. I plan on talking to Bobby today, okay? A come to Jesus conversation. I'm not trying to dogpile, but not on you, on Bobby. But the whole war, the reason the war happened is because of this. Exactly what you're describing. So, I want you to know that I've seen this issue. Okay, I know it exists. And the communication front.
I want to add something to the Teemo case.
Go for it.
Can I? Okay.
Yeah.
It was Scotty's gun. If Teemo wanted to keep the gun, I understand. I understand the comment about team play. If Scotty leaves and he takes two guns with him, it looks bad for us because we are, instead of having 3 guns in the prison, we only have 1. But at the same time, it's Scotty's guns.
Yeah.
He bought them with his own money. And now it's gone. Even though he asked for it.
If the roles had been reversed and I asked Teemo to let me hold on to his gun and then Bobby lost his gun and I was the last person to have it, I would still feel bad and apologize.
The whole gun thing, Adeline, that's your gun, that's your expense. I feel like the only person that needs to, for now at least, should be contributing towards like guns and stuff is me and Bobby. Right now, you
Bobby
guys.
He never has any money.
I know. The only person that should be making expenses for all of us right now is me and Bobby. So anything you bring to the table is yours. No one should feel like they have a right to it. That includes your guns, unless you donate a gun to the prison, which I don't think you have. Here's what I plan on doing.
I bought 8 wrenches for the prison on Friday.
Oh, is that all the wrenches I saw in your car, Leo?
Yeah, I took them back.
Oh my fucking gosh.
Okay, here's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna talk to Bobby, because at the end of the day, I feel like the biggest problem, the one that needs immediate addressal, is your relationship with him. It's very hostile right now. Yeah, very, very hot. So I'm gonna fix that. Give me some time, Scotty. Don't come to a final conclusion. At the end of the day, I want you working in the prison, and I understand your frustrations, and I'm sorry if I added to it.
I think my biggest frustration is that anytime I've had an idea, it's been just either an immediate no or
That's
an
why
implied
I'm there. Fuck
no.
what? Listen,
Well,
Bobby, I was in the meeting with you.
Listen, hold on. And when you guys have an idea, even if I don't agree with it, I didn't like the thought of a schedule because there was no way we're going to be able to keep that, right? Like a lights out curfew. If a temp shows up in the middle of the night, we're just going to send them in their cell. Like it just doesn't work. It's a moving, like amorphous thing. You can't just lock it down like that. And plus the timing just does not work out with the schedule. I tried it. But I didn't say no to the schedule, even though I hated it. But when I have suggestions, everything's just hit with confrontation and just a hard no.
That's wrong. You are shit. I've seen that happen too many times. When Scotty said something, most of the people around are just like, yeah, nah, Scotty. And just either they ignore him or they just disregard. It feels like if it was me, I would have wrenched them so many times by now.
Okay. The schedule thing, the reason I want the schedule thing, just so I can explain, is so it gives, some type of formality to Prisoner's Day. So at any given time, we know what's going on, rather than us walking in and then just winging it. Does that make sense? And the biggest issue is it's night cycle, isn't it? Is how long the nights are?
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes out to be like...
I have a plan for that. I have a plan for that, but we can deal with that later. For right now, I'm going to talk to Bobby about everything he spoke about. I'm going to tell you what Bobby said, okay?
I'm pressing charges on him for hitting me with a wrench.
I know. Bobby was complaining about you shooting him all the time.
You know what? He shot me in the face a week and a half ago and said, boys will be boys.
I understand, but...
Yeah,
I've shot him the same number of times he shot me, by the way.
I just want to say one thing, okay? Everything you said I'm on board with, but there's one thing that I feel like... This isn't dogpiling, this is just one concern, Scotty, so don't fucking freak out when I bring it up. You promise not to freak out if I bring it up?
I'm listening.
Sometimes you go nuclear inside the prison at the worst times. And it adds to the problem. Where you can just, maybe wait a little bit, find the timing, and then we can handle it then. Does that make sense to you?
What example do you have to that? Because I might or might not agree, depending on the examples you have.
When Winslow was exiled, you were having a thing with Richard. You shot him in front of us. This Friday, when the inmates were revolting and everything was going crazy, and I was swamped with shit. I couldn't pay attention to what was going on with you. Timing is everything when it comes to, if it's urgent, then I understand. But if it's something that we can sit down and talk about, we can wait for whatever's happening to unfold, find an opening, and then talk about it. But I can't deal with... We're not going to... In a situation like the prison, we can't deal with things like that right then and there. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
That's my only concern.
But at the same time, Friday was a little different because that was the day where I got shot in the face. No one asked if I was okay, and then Teemo said, "Scotty, be a team player." And I gave you my radio. You ignored my call, and then I told Bobby I'm quitting, and he said, "Scotty, I don't believe you. I don't care." So I lost it, okay? And I can't plan out when that pisses me off, when all 9 of those things happen in a row. I'm sorry for the timing of that.
I get it. Let me do my thing. Just give me some time. Let me try and handle this. It'll all be taken care of. We went into this together. You remember that first picture we took at the prison? It was me, Bobby, And you looked a lot shorter than the rest than us two, but you were there
It's just
too.
a weird angle, but it wasn't because I was shorter.
Bring it in. Bring it in, Scotty.
Maybe later.
Come
Figure
on.
stuff out.
All right. I love you. I'm gonna call you soon.
I think it went well.
You think?
It was so hard not to shitster there. Oh my god.
You thank
Yeah,
God
don't
you
do
did,
that.
you little fucky. I swear to God, if you did, oh my God.
Hey, you told me to do it the first time, and I will jump at that opportunity every time.
Okay. Scotty conversation has
Okay.
happened. Now I need to have this
Yeah.
conversation with Bobby.
Oh God.